Anyway, nutty questions about the president's birth certificate are being raised not only at Republican town meetings, but also in Congress, where a group of Republicans are sponsoring a bill to require future presidential candidates to provide their birth certificates. One of those Republicans is Congressman John Campbell of California. Congressman, thank you for joining us. The reason this is fascinating is that meeting. But let me tell you, the prime sponsor of this, your colleague Bill Posey of Indiana, here's what he said. I can't swear on a stack of Bibles whether he's a citizen or not. He's talking about the President of the United States. His spokesman says if the guy would produce an authentic birth certificate, we could stop all this. And then Congresswoman Blackburn says people in her district in Tennessee are losing faith in the American system because they don't believe this guy's a citizen. What is going on that so many Americans doubt the obvious, that Barack Obama is a citizen, to the point that you felt it necessary to co-sponsor this crazy proposal?
First of all, Chris, we'll get to the proposal in a minute. The proposal is not crazy. The proposal is just looking forward, and I want to get to that. But wouldn't you like to put all this to rest? That's what this proposal is about. How
does this put it to rest?
This controversy, let me first say, this controversy is not new. Remember, there was questions about John McCain. Had John McCain become president, and remember, then Senator Obama had to come out and say, look, I don't think John McCain's eligibility to be president is an issue. And he was able to put it to rest, but the fact is, if John McCain had become president, you'd be having this issue on the other side. If you want to go back, people thought that Barry Goldwater was not qualified because he was born in the Arizona Territory, and that Mitt Romney's father, George Romney, was not eligible to be president because he was born in Mexico. So this is not a new issue. What this bill does is very simple. It's only looking forward, as you suggested. It's 2012 and beyond. And well, let me back up. You know, the Constitution, as you know, most elements of the Constitution have implementing legislation. This particular element of the Constitution does not. And this is just implementing legislation, just saying, look, before you run for president, let's make sure, let's have you substantiate that you meet the constitutional requirements, that you're 35 years old, etc. Why is that crazy, though, Chris?
Congressman, nice try. But what you're doing, it's a nice try what you're offering, and I'm laughing with you only to this extent because I know it's a nice try. What you're doing is appeasing the nutcases. As you just pointed out, this won't prove or disprove whether Barack Obama is a citizen. By the way, let me show you his birth certificate. That's the way to deal with this. Mail this birth certificate to the wacko wing of your party so they see it and say, I agree with this, it's over. What you're doing here is doing what the Republicans did after Roosevelt got elected to a third and fourth term. You said you can't do it again. You're verifying the paranoia out there. You're saying to the people, you're right. That's a reasonable question, whether he's a citizen or not.